Are you here to see Mr. Sato? I'm afraid tea time will have to come later. My efforts to track the Sekihotai's movement have led me straight here. They've broken into the mana in retaliation for our actions. Mr. Sato appears to have anticipated this and has prepared himself for the siege. I must rescue him before it is too late. Will you help me? Thanks. Okay. But it would be reckless to try to enter through the front gate. The place is crawling with enemies. However, I believe there to be a secret entrance in the back. We'd best sneak in that way. You got them.
What's taking them so long inside? Open up already!
Get ready. Excellent. Something the matter?
This is fishy. Could there be a hidden passage?
You got them. We can't afford to sit around forever.
Another dead end. Down this house.
You got them. Excellent.
Don't rush. Take your time. Thanks for your patronage.
I'm glad you're here. But did you have to bring the enemy with you?
Found you, Sato! You'll pay for betraying us!
I prefer to think of it as realizing what's important.
One love that I can avenge my brother too. Come, I'll kill you both! Brother! My brother was meant to lead Japan to a better... Put in this, brother.
Come back for your heads. I have my orders. No, how could I fail again?
The Sekihotai have retreated. Thanks to you, of course. As you can imagine, this is not what I had in mind when I invited you over earlier. Those assassins appear to be acting on the Demon Claw Samurai's orders. It seems my betrayal has been quite the bitter pill to swallow. Even so, my resolve remains firm. No matter how many times they strike at me, I refuse to give in. Although the cruelty of that villain is not to be underestimated. I see. So you still consider that villain to be your blade twin? And perhaps you are fated to face each other. As for myself, I have no intention of giving up. I must continue to pour everything into preventing further violence. As an interpreter, I have many contacts, you see. And though I cannot fight like you, I am confident that I will have a role to play. So, let us work together to protect Edo. Nay, all of Japan.
I must say, you two have become very friendly while I've been away dealing with the remnants of the Kurosu.
Yes, you could say that.
Well, since we're all here, anyone up for tea time? What are you doing here? Sounds about right. I plan on putting you to work then. There's a hidden passage close by that leads inside the castle. It'll be quicker to reach the inner chamber that way than storming in from the front. You can still make it if you hurry. Can you head straight to Princess Atsuko's chambers and get her out? Be on your guard. I'm sure our enemies have found the passage by now. Let's get started then.
Let's get at it.
Excellent.
No time for this.
Get ready. Enemy ahead.
So that's your specialty.
Enemy ahead!
Don't rush. Sure thing. Very well. Thanks for your patronage.
A witness savior is as far as you go. Princess Asuko will be the kindling that ignites the fire of revolution! I cannot fail! I will usher in the revolution! We'll create a world where all are truly equal! We'll end this era of ignorance and turn all Edo to ash! So it falls to the Demon Claw Samurai.
Just when I thought it had gotten quiet, who should appear but you? Oh my, rescued by you once again. How should I thank you, I wonder? Now let me ask. Why were they after me? I see. By getting rid of me, a word of the shogunate, they conspired to rile up Saiko and the rest. The revolutionist army would rush to arms, and Edo would be reduced to a sea of flames. I cannot allow all those fighting to make this country a better place to keep harming one another. Right. I'll start by writing a letter to Saigo and put down on paper how I truly feel about the state of affairs. I know he'll take my advice. Please, make sure he gets it.
Ah, it's you.
Over here. Forgive me. I was deep in thought about the letter concerning the shogunate's future. Despite everything that's happening, you don't appear troubled in the least. Do you not feel anxious? You truly are a fascinating one. Would that I could be like you. Strong and unshakable. If only my princess were here right now. She has a way of lifting my spirits. Where, oh where indeed? She's taken off and disappeared. Now, this isn't the first time she's done this, so I have an inkling as to where she may be. I would have already gone to look for her myself, but I've been given an earful for the incident with Katsu and need to behave. If you were to accompany me on the search, however, it should serve to quell some of the complaints. So, will you come and find Princess Sato with me? Thank you. We make for Zojoji Temple. We'll take your horse, yes? It's been a while since we rode together. Let's go. Being here with you, the two of us together, reminds me of the last time we rode together. Before the Satsuma-Choshu alliance and the fall of the shogunate. It seems so long ago. This is really unexpected. So...
The Shogunate is a joke. So you were the one playing with my man.
It's over, I see. The ones causing a disturbance. What manner of people were they? Is that so? There's no help for it, I suppose. The people of Edo don't look favorably upon the shogunate. And we can hardly feign surprise. In the name of maintaining order, for long years, the shogunate has wrung the common folk of coin, hoarding wealth and power. All's well if peace can be preserved in that way. And in that way, the Tokugawa managed to rule for over 200 years. But look at them now. They've been defeated and cornered, and turned into enemies of the throne. Nothing lasts forever. Yes, of course. She'll be somewhere within the grounds. I did say this wasn't the first time. Did I not? I shall explain everything once we find her. This little kitty is cute indeed, but not as cute as my Princess Sato. You do know what Princess Sato looks like, don't you? She is unlike any other, indeed. She is beautiful beyond compare. So that's where you've been hiding. There you are, Princess Sato. Just as I thought. You were curious how I knew where she'd be. This is where my husband was laid to rest, you see. The shogun before the last, Lord Iesada Tokugawa. After his death, whenever I accomplished something, I would come here to offer a prayer. A clever girl that she is. Princess Sato understood this. And that's why she came here, ahead of me. Yes. Until you appeared in the inner chamber, I had spent many a night agonizing over what I should do. I've come to believe that I was destined to write that letter. That the heavens themselves gave that task to me. Someone with ties to both Satsuma and the shogunate. You too must fulfill your own destiny. Whatever path you choose, know that I have faith in you. Come now, let's dispense with the deference. If you've banished your doubts, that is all the things I need. Well, let's head back, the three of us. I expect everyone will be worried. Now that Princess Sato is home safe and sound, there is something that bears repeating. All of my hopes and resolve, I've committed to the letter. Please see that it serves its purpose, not only for the sake of Edo, but all of Japan. Go then. I shall be praying for your success.
哦，你自己
Hello. Did you come to train today? Because of Ryoma? Thank you for your concern. That's very thoughtful of you. Frankly, it all feels like a terrible dream. Ever since I heard the news, I've just been... But then Ryoma was willing to lay down his life for the sake of this country. Such was the extent of his ambition. Anyway, he'll pull through. I know it. But until he does, I'll need to think of what I can do.
Hello? Sorry to interrupt, but I was told I could find you here. I would like to employ your services as a bodyguard. My client is a noble lady who is well known to you.
If I may, I have something to ask. I'd like to assist with this mission. A larger detail means better security, right? Besides, I am a trained professional. I'm not just along for the ride.
I don't mind if they don't mind. Only you must not speak a word of this matter to anyone.
Of course I'm ready.
Well, I suppose that settles things. I'll go on ahead. We can meet by Edo Castle.
We should probably get a move on. What do you say? Shall we head for Edo Castle? Alright then, let's stay sharp.
How about letting off a shell or three?
Our destination is the inner chamber of Edo Castle. Outside of my lady and her maidservants, only a trusted few are admitted entrance. I'll lead the way. You follow. Good to go? Then let's go. As for you, no falling behind, all right?
Right.
The individual we are to protect works to broker peace between the shogunate and its rivals. But many of the shogun's vassals would prefer discord. Speak of the devil. Oi! What are you doing there? If you mean ill, you'd best prepare yourself.
We need her ladyship to behave herself. If you get in the way, I'll show no mercy. The shogunate has the upper hand. We'll be fools to consider peace. It isn't over yet.
I've got to say, I'm impressed. But then I should expect as much from a friend of Ryoma. I'm sure you two have covered each other's back like this countless times, right?
Good work. I am certain I shall be safe in your hands. And you are no slouch either. Please, accept my gratitude.
There are people who'd like nothing more than to see the princess come to harm. But their standing in the shogunate makes it difficult for us to act. So, the princess decided to lure them out herself. Which is why I called on you, to avoid the risk of a leak.
You see, I have a mission that needs accomplishing. That said, I unfortunately don't have what it takes to defend myself. What an awful world we live in.
To defend myself. I'd like to request a rematch. What do you say? I feel like it will clear up some things for me. Questions I've had on my mind for a while now. Anyways, stop by the dojo after you are finished here. I'll be waiting for you. Sorry about what happened, Arya. But I really do want a rematch with you. Ever since the incident with Ryoma, I've been thinking about his ambitions and everything he is capable of. And how small my own dreams must appear in comparison. Perhaps you're right. But still, I can't stop thinking about it. Anyways, hearing the princess talk, I felt a spark inside of me. A sense of what I want to do with my life. Or what I ought to be doing. I'd like to explore this further. Will you help me do that? Thank you. I had a feeling you'd understand. Don't go easy on me now. I want you to give me all you've got. I won't hold back either. Now, let's have it. Now we fight. Formidable as ever. I'm not beaten yet. I will give it everything I have. You haven't beaten me yet. Incredible. It looks like you win again. It's strange, but I feel oddly refreshed. You know, ever since our visit to Yoshiwara, I've come to realize something. The reason Ryoma stopped showing up at the dojo. For him, swordplay isn't everything in life. It's simply a means to bettering society, not an end in itself. Meanwhile, look at me, in my own world, training obsessively. It's no wonder his feelings changed. No. Besides, I don't have time for that. But first, I need to focus on myself. And to do that, I need to choose my own path. Besides, I think I found my purpose. I'd like to teach women the art of self-defense. After all, the dangers I've encountered recently can be found around any corner. I wish I could help build a society free from such dangers in the first place. But perhaps that's a dream for later. It is, isn't it? I just wish I were a little closer to you and Ryoma. Say, how about we start training together? Sparring with someone who lacks a definite style is sure to push me to new heights. Besides, I feel like I might discover another side of myself. I only hope we can continue to spend time together.
Don't mind me.
なんだ。
Give me more. I thank you.
I made my setup at home.
Welcome home. I bet you. Do try to take.
Over here. If you have business. What can I say? I've loved cats and such creatures since I was little. I had another cat before Princess Sato, but sadly, she passed away. Even now, I think of her often. She and Princess Sato are irreplaceable to me. They are my treasures, the children I do not have. Is that so? That is all. You may go.
Hey!